Rule says singular subject should be followed by a singular verb. Okay, the first rule says singular subject should be followed by a singular verb. Now let us take some examples and understand this rule. Now if you see here, the first example, he writes a book, where he is a subject which is singular and writes is a what verb, so it agrees with this, it agrees with a singular subject. The same is here, she is a singular subject which is followed by a singular verb was. Okay, and then Rohan is a singular subject which agrees with a was, singular verb. Okay, even it is here singular subject which agrees with a singular verb. Okay, so a boy here is a singular subject which agrees with a singular verb. And we know in the simple present tense when the subject is singular, we know in simple present tense when the subject is singular, then we always add yes or es to the main verb. And the examples are, he writes a book, it rings loudly, it rings loudly, a boy cries a lot. So this rule tells us that singular subject should be followed by a singular verb. Singular subject should be followed by a singular verb. So the third rule is all about distance, periods of time and sums of money. Okay, what to do in case of distances, periods of time and sums of money. Distance, periods of times and sums of money, they always take singular verb. They always take singular verb. They will be followed by a singular verb. Now let us take some examples and understand the concept of distance, periods of time and sums of money. Okay, the first example, 10 miles is a long distance. 10 miles is a long distance. So if you see here, 10 miles is a distance which is followed by a what? Singular verb, which is followed by a singular verb. So 10 miles is a long distance. Though here 10 miles appears plural, though it appears plural, it will be followed by a singular verb. It will be followed by a singular verb. Let us go and take one more example. Here 20 years. 20 years was the maximum punishment for that crime. 20 years was the maximum punishment for that crime. So here 20, it appears plural, but it as it is a period, okay, as it is period, it will be followed by singular verb. It will be followed by singular verb. Now the third example, 1 lakh rupees is a big amount for her. So here 1 lakh rupees, okay, though the amount is bigger one, though the amount appears plural, but it always be followed by a singular verb. It will always be followed by a singular verb. We need to understand that 1 lakh rupees, though it is a big amount, though it appears plural, it will be followed by a singular verb because it is a sum, it is an amount, it is a sum of money or an amount. You can also say 10 years was a long time for him. 10 years was a long time for him. If you see here, 10 years, it talks about a time, a period of time, and because of this reason, it will be followed by a singular verb was. It will be followed by singular verb. So 10 years was a long time for him. So in all these examples, we have learned one thing, that either it is a distance or period of time or sum of money, they will be followed by a singular verb. They will be followed by a singular verb. So the fourth rule tells that when we are talking about distance, when we are talking about a period of time, when we are talking about sums of money, we need to keep in mind that they will always be followed by a singular verb. They will always be followed by a singular verb. So guys, subject verb agreement is very important topic for you to understand. Okay, and please don't forget to watch the next episode of subject verb agreement. That the subject verb agreement is very important topic for you as far as competitive examinations are concerned. Even in spoken English, it plays very important role. If you want to be a good speaker of English, you need to avoid the errors which are associated with subject verb agreement. And simply you can say, what is the meaning of subject verb agreement? The selection of verb according to the nature of subject is called subject verb agreement in English grammar. So it is the selection of verb according to the nature of subject. This is subject verb agreement. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much everyone.